Alright, so how's it going, guys? Today, we're going to be reviewing Halo Heroes Series 13. That's correct, right? This is 13? Yes, this is Halo Heroes 13. Sorry, I had to double check. Sometimes I confuse them. Um, Alright, so here's some notable factors about this. The Spartan Trailblazer. Oh, snap, he fell down. I don't know why it doesn't focus sometimes. It's probably the best hero figure out of the entire Halo Infinite Heroes series. The amount of detail this guy has is amazing. Like, look at all this wear and tear on him. I don't know if you can see it. It's truly all around his body. He looks like he's been to combat 3, 4, 5 tours. This guy almost looks like a custom, to be honest. Just the detail on him is amazing. I think he looks like the best figure paint-wise. Just paint-wise. He has the best detail on him. I don't know. It's just everything about him looks amazing. I like what Mega did here. That is basically my first pro about Halo Heroes Series 13, that this Spartan Trailblazer knocks out any other Halo Heroes out there. The detail, I swear, he just looks like a custom. I don't know. I love everything about him. Just the dirtiness on his white armor. Look at that. It just looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. I don't know if you can see that brown spot on it. Like, battle damage, everything. He literally, and like his color scheme and everything looks nice. I swear, he's like probably the best painted figure out there for the entire Halo's Infinite Heroes line. He looks cool. He looks good. I think he takes number one. But he is overshadowed by the Brute Chieftain and the Elite Warlord. I feel like these two figures right here, all around, really overshadow him. I feel like when people think Halo Heroes 13, they think, oh, Chieftain, oh, Warlord. This is the first Warlord we got. We got our second Warlord in the Scorpion set that released late this year. The Brute Chieftain, this is the only way you can get him at first. And if I remember the chronological order, I think it was him, then Halo Infinite 3 blind bags had the camel one, and then we got the gold one in the Banished Garrison pack. Overall, I think this Brute Chieftain looks amazing. He feels like someone who's on the field of combat with his men. I feel like they should have included this gray one in the Garrison pack, and the gold one should have been in the Halo Heroes version. That's just me. I feel like the gold one is mostly like I don't know, like a bodyguard or some kind of boss guy or something. I feel like the silver one is meant for like close quarters combat, really on the field fighting with his men. But I mean, I can't tell Mega what to do, but that's just my opinion. I really like the Brute Chieftain and the Warlord a lot. These two figures I feel like the Brute Chieftain is something you can army build. If you want. It's like in the middle ground. I feel like the Elite Warlord, you can't really army build. He's mostly like a commander figure. Like, he commands legions of legion of his elites and grunts and jackals and hunters. He's just someone who's in charge. He's usually someone there fighting with his men too. And then another thing we get, I feel like the two figures that are probably not the best figures in this set, it's probably the Master Chief and the Spartan Mark. What is this? 7? Mark 7, right? This is Mark 7, right? Because 5, the V is 5, 1 is 6, and another one is 7. So I'm assuming, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know my Spartan numbers like that. I just call them Spartans. There is a downside to this. Okay, do I have it on me? I had it Okay, so if you look at the Spartan in Halo Heroes 13, look at his bulldog. It's barely painted. It almost looks like a regular bulldog. Only thing that's painted is like the weapon, the chamber, I guess, that shoots out the ammo. I mean the empty bullets, and like the top of the iron sight area. Now, this one, here's another Spartan. This is Halo Heroes 12. And his bulldog has more paint application on it. Literally looks better than we get in the next series after him. I feel like Halo Heroes 12 Bulldog looks way better. I feel like they could have just implemented that same color scheme into 13, but they didn't. So 13 kind of looks bland. Doesn't even look like a painted weapon or anything. Because usually, I don't know, some of the weapons in 13 aren't really that well painted. Look pretty much like a bland weapon that you could buy with any other set. Usually when I think Halo Heroes, most of the time their weapons are painted or have quite a bit of detail on them. Like I said, look at 12. The bulldog looks like an actual nice looking bulldog. Something looks very good. Very well painted. Halo Heroes Series 12 has, the painted assault rifle. That looks beautiful. The sniper rifle looks beautiful. What else do we have? The plasma repeater looks beautiful. The brute pistol, I guess they call it pistol. I don't know its real name. I mean, it looks the same as every other pistol. It's painted a little bit at the bottom. I mean, you can't really paint that much, but it still looks good. And then we have the shock rifle, which we've seen in the Brute Warrior versus Master Chief set. It still looks good too. I really like that color scheme as well. But this one, this Halo Heroes, the weapons here aren't really that beautiful looking. Mostly for the UNSC side. The Bulldog looks pretty bland. The Trailblazers DMR. I mean, it's cool that it gets an iron sight, but it's only painted right up here. I don't know what this is called. Sorry, I don't know what my weapons either. Everything else looks bland about it. They could have done more with it on the DMR, more paint application or whatever. The Master Chief's battle rifle. Like, I don't know if you can see that detail on it. Let me see. Hold on. But only the top of his the top of his rifle was painted. You can barely see that it has any like silvering at the top. It kind of blends in with the black on the battle rifle. So I wish it had more of a silver application on it, more of a metallic look. Will look better. But the one thing I do like is probably the Brute Chieftain's gravity hammer. This looks nice. This looks fantastic. Sorry, I have to focus it. This looks fantastic. Overall, amazing looking weapon. I love the color, the detail on it. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty normal, but I feel like they did justice with this, and it looks nice. The energy sword from the Warlord. Nothing too fancy. I like the edge. I like the handle is painted. Overall looks good. I mean, you can't complain. It's just an energy sword. You can't really go into detail with that, except with the handle. Overall. Oh, one more thing. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like, let's see if I can take this off. But the Elite's head, I've never seen the neck of an Elite painted. Look at that. It's actually painted at the top. You can see that black around his neck. I've never seen an Elite have that. Like, it matches, like, armor. I guess, what is it called? His armor suit or whatever? I don't know what it's called. Most of my Elites just have, like, their skin color showing. But this one has, like, a black coating. Like, it extends up. His suit kind of extends upward to, more in his neck area. Which is pretty nice. I didn't notice that detail until now, and I popped one of their helmets off. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But overall, yeah, there's not much I can say here. Halo Heroes Series 13 is a great series. It has it's up and down. The Trailblazer really is undershadowed in this set. The Warlord and then the Chieftain really carry. Well, they don't really carry the set, but they're really the most popular of this series. We've gotten plenty of Master Chiefs. I don't know why they added one into this. There's no different from the other Master Chiefs. The Spartan was 7. Spartan Mark 7. I hope I'm saying it right. Unless it's 6. It can't be 6. It's 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7, whatever. Doesn't have a lot of detail on him. I mean, his bulldog looks underwhelming compared to the previous series. Let me see if I can have one with this armor. Like, there's nothing on his armor that is different, you know? Has a little bit of coloring on it, but he looks pretty generic. Like a generic Spartan you get in a blind bag. While the one in Series 12 has a little bit of variety on him. But, I mean, yeah. I guess that's it for Halo Heroes Series 13. I can't say much about it. I mean, it has its pros and cons, but overall, it's still a nice set to mass buy, I guess. It's nothing. I didn't pay too much for these guys, to be honest. Fairly cheap. This is the only way I could get the Chieftain and the Warlord for an affordable price. Because that Warlord goes for like $25 for some reason. And the Chieftain goes for like $20. So I paid under like retail for everyone. The great thing is I'm going to use like their weapons, I guess, for my Marines. Because a lot of my Marines have SMGs. Because I bought a bunch of the Recon Getaway and the shotgun. So it's nice to give them some long range firepower. And especially some good-looking weapons. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this review video of me reviewing Halo Heroes 13. And hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, I shall see y'all later. Peace.